Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in to Wowhead's Downtime Tuesday. My name's Panzer, and today I'm going to be talking about the happenings of the past week in the world of Warcraft. I hope that you enjoy this video, and if you do, remember to rate it thumbs up. Kicking off today's video with the obvious, last week 6.2 went live and brought with it so many things. Players can now command their very own naval fleet from their garrison shipyard, explore the wilderness of Tanaan while collecting treasures, killing rares, and gaining reputation with 3 new factions, continue their progress on the Draenor Pathfinder achievement, which rewards account-wide flying in Draenor. They can test their luck against the 13 new bosses in Hellfire Citadel, complete the legendary quest to earn a 735 ring, which can be upgraded all the way to 795, and so much more. Most of what was coming in 6.2 was expected, but that last part about upgrading the legendary ring is kind of a surprise to some people. Wowhead did data mine information that led us to believe that the legendary ring would be upgradable, but we had very limited details as to how and when that would be possible. This week, Ian Hazzikostas spilled the beans that once players have earned their legendary ring, Archimonde will drop an item on normal difficulty and higher that will allow them to upgrade their rings by 3 levels. This item can only be looted once per week per player. This is another reward system similar to scaling eye levels in Hellfire Citadel, where the further you get into the raid, the better the rewards are. It's meant to reward players and help guilds get stronger week to week. For more information on patch 6.2, check out Wowhead's Ultimate Survival Guide for the Fury of Hellfire, which I have conveniently linked for you in the information below. It's been a while, I know, but with a huge patch last week, that gives us plenty of content for my personal favorite segment of Downtime Tuesday, the most hilarious hotfixes of the week. On June 25th, Blizzard deployed a hotfix which corrected an issue where players were unable to complete the quest. If at first you fail, try again. Let that sink in for a second. In what is possibly the most hilarious oversight of all time, when 6.2 went live, players were able to use toys like the Throbbing Blood Orb, which allows you to jump really high and really long distances, and the Skull of the Mad King, which allows you to run really fast and over water in rated PvP battlegrounds. It has since been fixed, but I'm still giggling about that. All I can think of is somebody in Warsong Gulch picking up the flag, jumping off the cliff with the Throbbing Blood Orb, and then Skull the Mad Kinging all the way to their base, just like, meow, and nobody can catch them, unless they also Skull of the Mad King. Players who are mounted when taking the flight path from their Tanaan faction hub to the throne of Kil'jaeden should now properly be dismounted before flying. What? There were lots of other hotfixes that went out this week, but meanwhile, in Frostfire Ridge, also still in need of a hotfix is the mailbox. If you haven't heard by now, 6.2 brought with it the unintended consequence of perma-deleting expired mail instead of returning it to the sender. Now, Blizzard said this is their top priority, but they still don't have an ETA on the fix. TLDR, check your mail on every character right now and do not let anything expire. There has been no definitive word on whether or not players will get their deleted items back, so be careful. The Nether is dark and full of terrors. And since this video accidentally turned into a list of the Fury of Hellbugs, I would love to know what some of your favorite bugs that you've seen are since 6.2 went live. Let me know in the comment section below. While you're thinking about your answer, check out our answers to last week's question. And that's it for this week's Wowhead's Downtime Tuesday. My name is Panzer and my YouTube channel is TradeChat. If you enjoyed the video, please thumb it up, answer our question in the comment section below, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not already. I also want to remind you guys that every Friday, Perculia and I do a World of Warcraft podcast called Wowhead Weekly. It is at twitch.tv/Wowhead on Fridays at around 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also put a VOD of that over at youtube.com/Wowhead. Also, last week, we got to interview lead game designer for World of Warcraft, Ian Hazacostas. If you would like to watch that, it will be linked in the info below, along with Wowhead Weekly, along with everything else that I talked about today. So that's real convenient for you. I hope that you will join us here, same bat time, same bat channel, for another episode of Downtime Tuesday, next Tuesday, because Tuesday, and also to see if your comment is in our featured section. I am gonna go. I hope you're having a wonderful week. I hope you're having fun in Tanan, in your shipyard, wherever you may be, whatever. I'm gonna go. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I love you all. You're in my hearts. I'll see you soon. Goodbye. 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 Ah! Yeah. I mean, does anyone really even have an advantage if everybody is just Skull of the Mad King Ing all over the BG, just like meow, 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 meow. That's hysterical. Sure. Now, we're not sure if this is your area of expertise, but we do have some questions on like character models, and I know that some new stuff came in 6.2, like the orc female running animation. There was some new animation for night elves, and we were curious if more character model tweaks were coming. And we also had some questions about those Pepe costumes that we saw. Where are they, and where can we get them? Asking the hard-hitting questions here.
I know, seriously. No softballs. Pepe costumes, that's something that you'll have to wait and see. I'm not at liberty to discuss Pepe. There's top secret Pepe-related information. As far as the character models, it's definitely not my area of expertise, but I know as a team, this isn't the end. It's something that we're constantly going to be reworking, refining, tweaking, adding more options where appropriate, improving the look and feel based on feedback that we get from players. We saw what we did in 6.0 not as an endpoint, but as the beginning of a new round of iterations. We wanted to bring up the character models to a certain new level of fidelity, but we knew from the outset that we were going to get lots of passionate feedback based on any changes, because we are changing, in many cases, the look and feel and identity of characters that people are so strongly attached to for 10 years and more at this point. So we know that that's an ongoing conversation, it's an ongoing cycle, and there's definitely more to come. Nothing specific to announce on my end, but I wouldn't view this as a closed book by any